Good morning, good morning. My name is Mike, and I'm your host. This is a show that I like to do when I'm having coffee. HiveCoffee. Well, this is a routine, this is a habit, and I haven't been following my habit very closely recently. I've been busy, and I've been working, and I worked on creating these new animations so that my shows are a little bit more interesting to watch. Let me just turn down the music here. So today I just wanted to take a look at the price of Bitcoin, look at a couple other things, and have some conversations. I'm drinking my coffee here. This is just a casual show, but what I would really like is for you to leave a comment either on the YouTube video if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on Leo Finance, or if you're watching on Hive, please leave a comment below, give me an upvote, and share with me what's interesting to you on Hive lately. There's so much going on. It literally takes an entire episode just to talk about some of the things that are important and interesting to me. So, I also have some cats, so don't mind if you hear them shouting in the background or me trying to keep them off my keyboard. But you can see the price of Bitcoin is $30,105.45 US. It's been up and down. I expect we're going to see a lot more of this. We're down from new all-time highs of $69,000 US. And, well, it's a little bit more than half off right now. So if you've been hoping to acquire some Bitcoin that you want to use for something, if you have a reason that you want to get some Bitcoin, maybe you have interest in a particular project and you'd like to give them that Bitcoin, that might be one reason. Now let me just turn down the volume a little bit. It seems like I'm peaking here. Might be a little loud. Give me some feedback in the comments, how the volume is. Do I sound good coming across? Now, let me just pull up another window, because on my window here, we're just going to take a quick look at coin markets today. And it looks like Ethereum Classic is surging, up 13% in the past 24 hours to $23. At this point, it's all speculation, because Bitcoin is falling and people are rushing into altcoins. But Bitcoin is also gaining dominance right now, and that could be from the loss of Terra Luna, which collapsed last week. You can see that the top coins here, what do you have? You have stores of value. Bitcoin at 42.24% dominance. I should probably share my screen here so that you know what I'm talking about. Let me just... It's going to go this way. Forgive me, we're just hanging out here in the HiveCoffee studio. Alright, how's this look? The moment of truth. Pow. Alright, so here we are at coinmarkets.today, and we can see percentage of total market capitalization. 42.24% of crypto is Bitcoin, and this is rising. It was down to 38%, and I've been watching it over the past few years. Now, Ethereum is another store of value, but it's a Turing complete supercomputer running smart contracts, and 18% is about average. Ethereum has risen from 11% a year ago about in dominance to 18% now, and even last summer it was around 18%, so that's not changing too much. But what are these other coins? You have Tether, so USDT on Ethereum. It's an ERC20 stablecoin. Now we also have BNB, which is the Binance Smart Chain token. We also have USDC, another stable coin. We have XRP Ripple, which is a remittance network. It's a centralized settlement platform, basically, and it's engaged in a lawsuit with the SEC right now, so its future is uncertain. But Cardano is also another token that has been getting a lot of attention. I noticed it when it was like 8 cents, but the problem is that the wallet just didn't really run properly. There's not a whole lot I can do with it. So I hear a lot of talk about smart contracts and development. So, that's not to say that down the road, Cardano might not have some great features that I can play with. Binance USD, so that's BUSD, that's a stable coin like Tether on Binance Smart Chain. Solana with 1.32% of market cap. Polkadot, less than 1%, 86%, or 86, yeah, you know what I'm saying here, 0.86%. Dogecoin, 0.85%. So Dogecoin has sold off a little bit. Market cap, at least, has shrunk. Avalanche, AVAX, Lido, Staked Ether, Wrapped Bitcoin, Tron, Shiba Inu at less than 0.5%, DAI, Litecoin at 0.38%. Wow, that's not very much. Kronos and Polygon with 0.35%. And then everything else is just 14.3% of crypto, approximately. Now, some things might be left out, but this basically gives you an overview at a glance. Over the past 30 days, everything is red except for this, but I have no interest in that. Same thing today, 1 hour, it's up 2%. Not a big deal. Monero, 193.95 US. BNB is 333.52. Past 24 hours, Ethereum Classic, I had mentioned before. So this is just at a glance. You can kind of get an idea of what's going on at this moment. So that's not the only place you can look, but one animation I really enjoy watching is Fiat Leak, and I have that on another page here I could probably pull up, but close. Let's just take a look at the web page, because anybody can come here to fiatleak.com and they can watch people buying cryptocurrency, basically. And this website has really developed quite a bit. You can now highlight various coins, select, and it'll show just that coin. But I like this view because it shows all the different Bitcoins and Litecoins, and here's some Tethers, and there's an AVAX that just fade away. Here's some Ethereum. This is all people in the United States buying these various coins. And we could just look at Ethereum, but I like to scroll down a little bit. There's a bunch of coins. Let's look at Dogecoin for a second, because it's only 8 cents. No, it didn't quite hit $1 this year, as far as I could tell. But it still is space currency, and people are trading it. 250,000 Dogecoin traded in the past minute. And not just in the United States either. There's other countries that are purchasing Bitcoin or Dogecoin. Let's just keep scrolling. Hive, there we go. This is what I want to see. So if you're watching on Hive, please leave me a comment. I'm just going to refresh my post and see if anybody has left a comment yet. You can visit leofinance.io and you can check out the official HiveCoffee Live post. Yet. So this is where I'm streaming live. Post. You can check it out. Looks like it's working. You can leave me a comment below. What happened to the formatting here? What is this? Hey, okay. You can even use a little bit of formatting. I'm watching live. Leave me a comment. It would be great. Don't forget to upvote. And if you like, you can use these handy links. You can learn about what is HiveCoffee. I wrote this post a little while ago. I have an index of previous posts. You can check out new created posts on Leo Finance. Check out the Leo token, or just view Leo Finance on PeakD. Alright, back to crypto. My cat keeps jumping up on top of my door. And now you're stuck. Now I have to rescue you or you're gonna fall. No. All right. So I'm going to take a look at a couple things. First thing is Terra Luna. Oh my gosh. This thing has absolutely cratered. I don't know if you can see that very well on the screen like this, but yeah, Luna has absolutely crashed. I think I'm going to have to go to a different screen for this. Alright, so all-time low 11 days ago was, oh my gosh, like absolutely nothing. All-time high was $148 Canadian. I should change this back just for consistency's sake. So we usually look at the price of Bitcoin in US dollars and then convert it into our own. But let's just look at all coins for a second. Can we get away from this? Because you shouldn't, it doesn't matter. Okay, so looks like we have some search settings here. So let's check coins with over 100 million in market cap, with at least $1 million in volume. Price still cheap. And 24-hour change at least 0 to 10%. All right, let's see if there's anything that fits this. Wow, look at that. Okay, so we got Siacoin, Nervos Network, Telcoin, Kratos, VThor token. So I don't really know anything about these projects. I've heard of Siacoin, but these are still super cheap. They have volume, they have market cap, they're being used as coins. That's one way that you can sort and look at things, but generally, if you just sort by market cap, you can have at a glance, using some of these great websites that are free, like CoinGecko.com. And on the right hand side, here we even have these little charts. So let's just take a quick look at the top coins. Now there's quite a few that have over $1 million in market cap, or $1 billion in market cap even. What is this here? We got 66 coins with over $1 billion in market cap. So we'll look at these first. Bitcoin SV is a fork of Bitcoin. It's called Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision. It's actually a fork of a Bitcoin fork. So I believe it's a fork of Bitcoin Cash, or it forked around the same time. I'm not really sure. Please do your own research. eCash, BitTorrent, Boy Token, CUSDC, the Graph. Okay, I'm just reading the names of these tokens, and it takes time to even go through them and look at them. So I hope that this is at least assisting you. Now, Zcash is a great coin. It's got some fantastic privacy features. Privacy and security is important. Privacy by default. What do you think? Theta Network. It's only $1.34 right now. EOS is $1.39. I wish I knew that it was going to be $1 back in 2017. DeFi Chain, Klatin, Frax. Frax is $1. And it looks like it's kind of about $1. Klatin, Clay, is going up. Aave is going up. KuCoin going up. These are all different, and it's hard to compare them even to each other. Sandbox, this is a popular project. It's like a metaverse project. Axie Infinity is like a Splinterlands style card game built on Ethereum, but it's also on Binance. Magic Internet Money is one of these money market makers. Filecoin, I think, is file storage. That's $8 a coin right now. Might be worth looking into Filecoin. Theta Fuel, 7 cents. Internet Computer is only $8. So if you had any interest in Internet Computer and couldn't afford to buy any when it was, what was the all-time high? $700 a year ago? So on launch, basically. Some people say the Internet Computer is going to be a big thing. It's hard to say. It says it's a smart contract platform. We can check out Dfinity. Smart contract dApps can run 100% on Internet Computer, serving web contents directly into browsers. Interesting. Yes, I hear you. Direct integration with Bitcoin. Interesting. Canisters? Oh yeah, I was looking at this previously. There's a bunch of videos and you can look at the code. It's highly technical, but there's lots of documentation. Looks like it uses Rust. Internet Computer for Geeks. Alright, let me read this to you, and maybe we can both learn something here. I hope somebody's watching my live stream. I'm about 23 minutes in, and I hope you're all having a great day. I'm just starting mine. Alright, so Internet Computer for Geeks, the Dfinity team, April 19th, 2022. Smart contracts are a new form of software that will revolutionize how software is written, IT systems are maintained, and applications and whole businesses are built. Smart contracts are composable and autonomous pieces of software that run on decentralized blockchains, which makes them tamper-proof and unstoppable. In this paper, we describe the Internet Computer, which is a radical new design of blockchain that unleashes the full potential of smart contracts, overcoming the limitations of smart contracts on traditional blockchains with respect to speed, storage costs, and computational capacity. This allows smart contracts for the first time to implement fully decentralized applications that are hosted end-to-end on blockchain. The IIC consists of a set of cryptographic protocols that connects independently operating nodes into a collection of blockchains. These blockchains host and execute canisters, the IC's form of smart contracts. Canisters can store data, perform very general computations on that data, and provide a complete technology stack serving web pages directly to end users. Computational and storage costs are covered by a reverse gas model where canister developers prepay costs in cycles that are obtained from ICP, the native token of the IC. ICP tokens are also used for governance. The IC is governed by a decentralized autonomous organization, or DAO, which, among other things, determines changes to the topology of the network and upgrades to the protocol. Interesting. So if you'd like to read more about this, the white paper is at dfinity.org/whitepaper.pdf. I've got it open right here. I'm just scrolling down to see if there's any diagrams that we can look at before I navigate away. Execution layer. The execution layer processes one input at a time. This input is taken from one of the input queues and is directed to one canister. Based on this input and the state of the canister, the execution environment updates the state of the canister, and additionally may add messages to output queues and update the ingress history, possibly with a response to an earlier ingress message. Each subnet has access to a distributed pseudo-random generator. Pseudo-random bits are derived from a seed that itself is a threshold signature called the random tape. There is a different random tape for each round of the consensus protocol. The basic properties of the random tape are: before a block at height h is finalized by any honest replica, the random tape at height h plus 1 is guaranteed to be unpredictable. By the time block at height h plus 1 is finalized by any honest replica, that replica will typically have all the shares it needs to construct the random tape at height h plus 1. To obtain pseudo-random bits, a subnet must make a request for these bits via a system call from the execution layer in some round, say h. The system will then respond to that request later using the random tape at height h plus 1. By property 1 above, it is guaranteed that the requested pseudorandom bits are unpredictable at the time the request is made. Consensus will actually deliver to message routing both the random tape and payload at h plus 1 at the same time. By property 2 above, this will typically not incur any additional delay. So even though I may not understand all of this, it's still good to review and try to understand some of the concepts that are outlined. It can get quite complex, especially if you're looking at signatures. So if you'd like to take some time to read through the Internet Computer White Paper, here it is. Alright, here's a photo. So, finalized blocks. Take inputs from finalized blocks and put them into input queues of the respective canisters. Take input messages from input queues, execute them, and put produced messages in output queues. Take messages from output queues and route them to subnet streams. Interesting. All right. Protocol upgrades. Cups are also used to implement protocol upgrades. Protocol upgrades are initiated by the NNS. The basic idea, without going into all the details, is this. When it is time to install a new version of the protocol, the summary block at the beginning of an epoch will indicate this. The replicas running the old version of the protocol will continue running consensus long enough to finalize the summary block and to create a corresponding cup. However, they will create only empty blocks and not pass along any payloads to message routing and execution. The new version of the protocol will be installed, and the replicas running the new version of the protocol will resume running the full protocol from the above cup. Interesting. So, this is going to be an evolution. It is being developed. There's a lot of these blockchains that are still figuring themselves out. They're still in development, and it's complicated stuff. But really, Bitcoin is still my favorite. Bitcoin is the king, and everything else seems to derive value from Bitcoin in the crypto markets, one way or the other. So don't underestimate the king. Look at this. All-time high, 69,000. All-time low, well, this says 67. Almost 9 years ago. 2013. Where were you? July 6th, 2013. Oh my goodness. Where was I? I should have been buying Bitcoin. But I started paying attention, and I started learning, and I found people who knew more than I did, and I studied them, and I studied what they learned, and then I learned even more. I kept studying, and it never ends. I mean, every day I open up these charts and I take a look to see what's moving, and what I'm interested in is utility. What can I do with these coins? So here's the top losers and here's the top gainers. Looks like BNS token, the old one, is up. Speculation probably. Space Meta? What is this? Mirrored United States Oil Fund. Interesting. Monsoon Finance, Mars Protocol. Bitsubishi? What? Anchor Protocol? I heard of that. Valuable coins. Black Pearl token. Space Pi? Oh my goodness. What is Space Pi? Huh. What is this? Space Pi. Why? Oh, geez. I don't want to click on any of this stuff. All right, Space Pi. Copy. Let's check it out. Oh, look, Space Pi has 1,000, million, billion, trillion, 2 quadrillion Space Pi. Worthless. 1.3 million addresses hold this, though. But it has no value on the chain. So they must want you to stake it or something. I don't know. iRoadmap. All right. First stage. Launch white paper. They've done all this. Space Pi swap. They're going to do a Pi DAO. Why does everyone want to list on centralized exchanges? They put that up there like it's like, oh yeah, we're on centralized exchanges. It's great. Yeah, sure, maybe you get access to centralized markets, but so no token burning, no development tax. Holder 100,000 plus. What does that mean? Comprehensive service provider type, multiple cross-chain... what? Comprehensive service provider type, multiple cross-chain protocol token. No thanks. Okay. Anchor protocol. Better savings. Let's check out the dashboard. The Anchor protocol app. Oh, UST Terra. Yikes. Okay. Escape. No thanks. Bitsubishi. Okay, before I check out their webpage, let's look at the tokenomics. Alright, 333 million Bitsu, 10,000 holders. Bitsubishi. Oh, the world's first 100% fully community driven decentralized cryptocurrency for global payments. How is it decentralized? Bitcoin is still about $30,075 right now. Bitsubishi. The best digital asset. Okay. They said this, so that's their vision. Their vision is to be the first fully community-driven, decentralized cryptocurrency. Well, I think Hive's got that beat. Aims to make decentralized finance completely secure and provide the most secure payment system. How? %100% transparent. Owned by no one but the community. So the entire supply is in the hands of the community. %100% completely risk-free. I don't know about that. BEP 20. So there's more of them than Bitcoin, but minimal. It is a hard asset like land or gold, except it's a BEP20 token. Interesting. I mean, maybe. I'm not knocking the project, but just at a glance, let's check out the features. So the ownership has been renounced because everybody in the community owns it. Liquidity assets locked. Well, maybe, but are they really? Other projects claimed that the liquidity is locked. Locked forever. Transparency. Okay, so the key is to control the supply. So the one who owns the most supply is the real owner of the cryptocurrency. Okay, so who owns the supply? Holders. 30% by this wallet here. Is this the liquidity? Well, 25 days ago, tokens were withdrawn. I don't know. It looks like this guy owns the currency if the one who owns the most supply is the real owner. Okay, what can I do with it? Investments. International payments faster and cheaper. Alternative banking. Bitsu app and DEX. In the future. Okay, so they don't have the DEX yet. And it's just the technology is the BEP20 token. But they have a roadmap. And they might get listed on centralized exchanges. They'll scale to 10 million users. They might get some merchandise. Oh, and they might have a decentralized exchange. Interesting. Alright, well, that's enough Bitsubishi. Mars Protocol. Terra. Oh boy. Do I even want to click on this link? Mars UST. Well, that's enough. Enough said. Space Meta. So this is on Binance Smart Chain as well. Space Meta Club. So there's 100 billion SP Meta shared between 1,000 people. Dungeon Crypto. White paper. Okay, Dungeon Crypto is an RPG play-to-earn strategy game of dungeon exploration, territorial conquest, landing, and more built on Binance Smart Chain. I like games. Interesting. So, what are the tokenomics? DGN token. Dungeon. It looks like this is literally brand new. Like 8 days, 1 day. %2 game development. Okay, launch websites. Hmm. Do. Alright. No more space meta. Large mover coins. Goblin. Spectrum Protocol. Nexus Protocol. Astroport. Centivate. Alien Inu. Smart IX. What are these? Fieldcoin. Prism Protocol. Token place. Okay, let's just quickly go through these. Goblin, it looks like B-Scan. Goblin coin is some fancy artwork. White paper. What do we got? Okay. If you'd like to give your money to some goblins. Terra. Nexus Protocol. Terra. Etherscan. Okay, this is built on Ethereum. Centivate. The future of the web. Centivate is a hybrid web built to be a viable replacement for the modern web, faster, safer, and more scalable than any solely centralized or decentralized web. We must be realistic if we are to replace the web. Okay, install this random software. Alright, let's see. What do we got? English white paper. Universal Web Republic. Is the web reimagined? A new web built in time to replace the old. Centivate is the name of the project. Okay. The Universal Web is the web reimagined, addressing the issues of bandwidth, outdated web protocols, identity, accountability, privacy, security, passwordless, etc., etc. Too long. Sorry. Centivate sounds interesting. Is the internet running out of bandwidth? Okay. Smart X SAT. What is this? Smart X1. Smart X. Technical White Paper version 3. In SmartX, the double-layer consensus of proof of work and proof of stake is adopted. The consensus on the proof of work chain is that each time a slice decides to win an MC block, that is the main block with the most challenging proof of work, is the winning main block. The proof of stake layer is a consensus network that votes by block producers. The most difficult MC block is also the winning main block voted by POS voters. The proof of stake layer is similar to an accelerator that can accelerate transaction confirmation. In addition, the POS layer can also handle various types of network-wide consensus voting, such as irreversible nodes, snapshots of the entire network balance, POS services, penalty transactions, and time proofreading. When the isolated network splits, the main network has proof of work and proof of stake double protection. Interesting. So, is anybody using it? There's one exchange. Nope. Okay. Prism Protocol. Extraterrestrial Explorer. Okay. UST. I don't like it. That sounds like Terra. Token Place. The ultimate crypto trading tool. Interesting. The market is with you. London. Well, that's it. That's all that's moving. All these crazy speculative things. I would say stick to Bitcoin. If we just look at coins by market cap, you want to have some exposure to at least this one. If you want to buy some Ethereum, just keep it in a wallet somewhere. Remember that you're going to have to pay fees if you want to do anything with it. USDT is built on Ethereum. I kind of went through all this earlier, but Dogecoin is fun. It's only 8 cents right now. Matic at 68 cents. Near Protocol is $6. Chainlink $7. Stellar 13 cents. Uniswap is $5.80. Filecoin is $8.70. Hang on. I gotta do something with my cat. What is your bottle? Why are you just howling? Huh? People are listening to you. People are listening to you howl and scream. I'm singing the song to you people. Yeah. Good boy. You need to howl. Kitty, kitty. But I expect Bitcoin could go lower. So, this is your buying opportunity. You can buy it right now. You can buy it if it goes lower. You can buy it if it goes higher. But if you're buying Bitcoin, make sure you know why you're buying it. Is there a reason? Don't speculate. Don't lose your shirt on a dream of it going up when clearly, if you look at the charts, it's going down right now. Oh my goodness. I personally like to buy Bitcoin so that I can get more Hive, and then I stake my Hive, and it gives me more Hive power. And of course, Hive is my favorite crypto. It's the most useful that I've found. It's a great source of information, and holy smokes, Bitcoin is now 29,771, 799, 771, 29,777. Hey, that's all for Hive Coffee today. I gotta finish my cereal here and deal with some other things today. I'm gonna try and live stream a little bit more often now that it's the end of May. We're almost into the second half of the year. So let's kick off June with lots of new videos. What are your goals? Do you have any plans for the summertime? Make the most of the time that we have. Nothing is guaranteed.